So I was just made aware of this glitch a few hours ago, and while I don't want to do a big clickbaity new duplication glitch kind of video, I do want to quickly put this out there because I've worked out a pretty interesting use for it in accessing an otherwise unobtainable ribbon. Just for the sake of clarity, this is a glitch, and so there's always a chance these Pokemon might be unable to enter home in future if they decide to patch this and update their hack checking process. But for now, it does seem to work, as long as the Pokemon you're copying has never been deposited into Pokemon Home before. To pull this off, all you need is a Pokemon that knows Transform, and a Pokemon with a large hitbox that you want to copy. You also have to make sure the Transform Pokemon you're using is fast enough to outspeed a wild Smeargle, but holding a Choice Scarf should do the trick. And if you're using Ditto, you have to make sure its ability isn't Imposter, as you need to use the move Transform in battle. To do this glitch, you need to find a wild Smeargle in the terrarium and lead it as close as you can to a tree. This can be tricky since they aren't very aggressive, but once you're ready, enter battle and use Transform. Once Smeargle has sketched Transform, switch into the Pokemon you want it to copy and then run away. Sometimes the Smeargle will just despawn if the Pokemon was too small or it was too far away from the tree. But if you did it right, you will now see a wild copy of your Pokemon. This clone is identical in every way, including IVs, size, held items, and any marks or ribbons that the original had. The only difference is the information that is determined when you catch the Pokemon, such as the catch location, the date, and the Pokeball that you used to catch it. If you copied a Pokemon from a different trainer, it will also now have your own trainer ID. This means that if you can copy a Pokemon received from a trade in the Blueberry League Club, the partner ribbon will now display your own name. Since held items are also copied, you could also get unlimited items by using Thief to repeatedly steal the item from the clone. If you save your game and reload however, any wild Pokemon created by this glitch will despawn. The main restrictions to this glitch are that it doesn't work on smaller Pokemon, and any Pokemon that has been in Pokemon Home will also have its home tracker ID duplicated when you catch it. This means that if you try and deposit the clone into Pokemon Home, it will be flagged as modified and you will be prevented from storing it. However, since I hadn't put any of my traded NPC Pokemon into Home yet, I was able to successfully clone Poppy's Tinkaturf after evolving it, giving me my very own unique Tinkaton that could successfully be stored in Pokemon Home.
That was brilliant, Candle for me. Very much enjoyed.